go. And it's Charlotte to start out. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. James, that's good.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Pippen. George with a steal. Driving in, and the jam by George.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Clock at 6. Pass to Chamberlain. Soft touch off the glass.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
James against Leonard. And James gets it to go. James has got 5 now.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Curry finds Leonard. Fires for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
James outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from SGA.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Wembanyama from behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
The 3 from Wembanyama knocks down the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Lets it fly. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. SGA's got 6.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
1:11 left in the first quarter. And the Hornets call time here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. Well, no surprise. We started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Chamberlain. Pippen, pass to Curry. Over James. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
George with the bucket. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Curry. No made baskets yet.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's George on the wing. Leonard defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And SGA gets it to go.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Charlotte, no good that time either. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls out in front, up by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. But plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. Now here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the shot's good.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. SGA, he's open, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Leonard. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Leonard on the wing. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Bulls. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. SGA passes to James. Over Curry. And there's another one for Chicago.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Brian?
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Leonard against SGA. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Pass to Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now here's SGA, defended by Pippen. Back to SGA. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 17. Leonard outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside, SGA. Antetokounmpo surveys. Now here's SGA. Not a lot of room. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
James with a steal. He goes up. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Charlotte, no good that time either. Bulls leading by 19. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Leonard outside. Shoots over SGA. Leonard can't get it to go. Curry against Antetokounmpo. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game. James, that's good.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Cranes the triple. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket. On the wing, SGA. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Chicago, out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Chicago leading by 19. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. George out there with LeBron James. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
You see improvement from Giannis every season in his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
Outside Wembanyama, pass to Leonard. And there's the drive. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
And Leonard drops them both. Chicago leading by 20. SGA passes to George. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to George. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 7 assists in the game. And here's Charlotte. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. And he lobs it up. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Antetokounmpo finds SGA. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 16 points.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck.